The beautiful city of Vienna, Austria's capital, lies in the country's east, on the Danube River. Vienna, also described as Europe's cultural capital, is a metropolis with unique charm, vibrancy, and flair. It boasts outstanding infrastructure, an abundance of Baroque buildings, and has all the inspiration that you could wish for in order to discover this wonderful part of Europe. Before we get into the top 10 things to do in Vienna, we've included links in the description to various discount codes and links to resources of things to do, so make sure you check those out. At number 10 is the Haus de Merez Aquarium. Haus de Merez is Austria's largest aquarium and is housed in an 11-story high former World War II bunker. It has 2 separate shark pools, and you can regularly watch zookeepers swimming with these amazing creatures. On the ground floor, visitors can walk through the 10-meter-long Atlantic Tunnel. The tunnel leads through a 500,000-liter tank, which is home to the fish of the Atlantic Ocean, ranging from damselfish to eagle rays and a nurse shark. On the 11th floor, the rooftop terrace grants visitors a breathtaking view of Vienna. Number 9 is St. Stephen's Cathedral. The majestic St. Stephen's Cathedral is one of the most important sites in Vienna. It has stood overlooking the heart of the old town for more than 700 years and stands proud in the Stephansplatz. Visitors can climb the 340 steps or so up to the South Tower and take the lift to the North Tower to enjoy breathtaking views of the city. Inside the church, there are a total of 18 altars, several smaller chapels, and even some tombs and catacombs. As an iconic building of Vienna, St. Stephen's cannot be missed. At number 8 is Volksgarten. The Volksgarten is a 19th century landscape public park located on the Ringstrasse in Vienna. It was built from 1819 to 1823, and there are 2 different styles that constitute the park. The side of the Hofburg was created in an English style with a relaxed tree population. In contrast, on the Ringstrasse side, the park was constructed in a French Baroque style with a highly detailed and precise planned garden, which is a lovely place to linger and enjoy the gorgeous flower displays, fountains, hidden monuments, and art installations. At number 7, explore the Imperial Palace of Hofburg. Vienna's Imperial Palace, the Hofburg, was for centuries the seat of the Habsburgs, rulers of Austria until the end of World War I. There are 18 separate wings here, all designed by different world-class architects of their day. One minute you're walking through a Baroque splendor. The next, you're in stylish neoclassical with some of the oldest sections dating back to the 13th century. Today, the palace houses 3 museums that afford historically authentic insights into the traditions and everyday life of the imperial court. Number 6 is the Spanish Riding School. The Spanish Riding School is one of Vienna's most attractive buildings, but what's inside is even more beautiful. Experience the magic of the famous Lipizzaner horses in action while enjoying a score of classical Viennese music. See the intelligent, lively Lipizzaner horses in preparation as their trainers run them through the Haute École, or High School, of classical dressage, including their spectacular jump kicks. At number 5 is Donau Park. This 245-acre park between the Danube Canal and the Alte Donau was constructed in 1964 to a park with colorful flowers, shrubs, and walks, as well as a bird sanctuary. Visitors can find a bee house, an aviary with native and exotic birds, a small animal paddock, a horse riding course, playgrounds, and games. An outstanding feature of the park is the Donauturm, an 830-foot tower with 2 rotating cafe restaurants, from which you can have a panoramic view of Vienna. Number 4 is Madame Tussauds Vienna. Madame Tussauds Vienna is in the heart of Vienna's Prater Park and brings you a fun and fascinating way to spend some time. Get up close to famous figures like Michael Jackson and Albert Einstein, plus Austrian national treasures like Mozart and Klimt. With over 80 wax figures placed throughout the 2000 M2 Museum, you're sure to find plenty of fascinating figures who are happy to pose perfectly still for as many selfies as you want. At number 3 is Maria Theresa Platz and Monument. The monument of Empress Maria Theresa is situated in the middle of Maria Theresienplatz in the city center. Maria Theresa was the only female ruler of the Habsburg Empire and governed from the year 1740 to 1780. Still one of Vienna's iconic landmarks, the magnificent monument glorifies Maria Theresa, who sits enthroned high and mighty above her advisors and generals. Number 2 is Tiergarten Schönbrunn Zoo. The famous Vienna Zoo was founded in 1752, which makes it one of the oldest zoos in the world. Located on the grounds of the Imperial Summer Palace and open year-round, the Tiergarten Schönbrunn is brimming with an amazing array of animals, with more than 700 species including pandas, tigers, orangutans, koalas, elephants, and many more. There are many talks throughout the day by experienced zookeepers, and even a simulated Amazon rainforest environment to walk through. And at number 1 is the Prater Amusement Park. What could be a more enjoyable way to experience Vienna than having a fun-packed day at the Prater Amusement Park? The Wiener Prater Park was once a hunting ground that developed into a public space. It now hosts the impressive amusement park and is free to enter. However, you can pay for the individual attractions. Inside the park is a multitude of rides and stalls, including bumper cars, carousels, roller coasters, and the famous giant Ferris wheel. So that sums up our top 10 things to do in Vienna. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Until next video, have a great day.